Hola, ¿cómo está? Está Bobbie con Buds for su vida está. Y muchas gracias para vivir Bobbie Buds for Life y Bobbie Buds for su vida y It's Not Work, It's Fun con Master Gardener, Master Jardinero. And gracias gracias a todos, City Council, Mayor James E. Tipple, and Ola Roberto Betty, Alejandro Julia y familia. Hi folks, Bobbie Buds for Life here. Just wanted to give a quick shout out once again for all of the folks out there in TV land for watching us and continuing to let us come into your homes, especially myself. I'm the newest one to these public access programs. And again, just wanted to say thank you for all you do, as well as our crew, not only Andy, Chris and Dave downtown, where we do film the city, downtown City Hall, the It's Not Work, Let's Talk Wausau, Wisconsin, okay? Chris and Dave, again, all the city council members, including Mayor James E. Tipple, where it wouldn't be possible for us to be here without the okay and the granting us to come into your home. So thank you so much. We sure appreciate it. Also, thank you to Robbie, Betty, Bernie, Amy, Dennis, Andy, everybody, just everybody who's helped us, and Haley, and the people in the future as well. And also on that note, wanted to say also a quick hello again and thanks, and give another shout out, kudos to our sponsors, our current sponsors. I have quite a few of them here. Our FRASER Family Foundation is noted for having, we do give gas cards to the veterans. And what we do, we've done for the last, 3 years at least now, is we have a donation can for anybody who may want to donate to the, excuse me, Red Mountain Mount View Mobile gas station on Highway 51 in NN. And they have a gas can, and it's noted there that it's for donations. If you so desire, it's fine. If you don't, that's okay. And we just wait till the monies accumulate, and then we go and check on it and see if we have enough for gas cards, which we have have been always using, have sort of a deal, quote unquote, with Quick Trip. We buy our gas cards for the veterans at Quick Trip because they're the only ones that have cards for fuel only that we know of, okay? If there's others, if you want to get involved, let us know. That's FRASER Family Foundation. Phone number is 715-551-5194. That's if you have just fuel only gas cards and you want to be involved. It's always up to you. We'll talk to you about it if you so desire. Okay, so Mountain View Mobile and Associated Banks of Marathon County, that includes many banks all over the county of Marathon, Rob's Catering, Wausau, Wausau Spring and Alignment in Wausau, Camera Corner of Wisconsin, County Market Grocery Stores, they're located on 17th Street in Wausau, love County Market, Wausau Area Transit System, that would be 25 buses that we have posters on. They are 11 by 17, they're all laminated, and they have all the information on it. 25 buses. And they're still with us after all these years, it's going on about 4 years now. Again, we say thanks to everybody who has been with us all of this time and at this time. As I said, the Mount View Mobile Station, and again, the donation can for the cards is located there, so does that. And right now, also, just wanted to say that what we do with the gas cards is go to the Veterans Clinic whenever they've accumulated, as I said, and present them to the staff. And what we do is we wanted to say thank you and congratulations to the ones who received them, because the staff is the one that picks them out. However, it's fine. It's anonymous. We don't know. They don't know us unless they approach us, and that's okay. Yeah, that's their business. But we just, it's one of the only ways we knew of to say, because myself nor Master Gardener, we did not serve the military. Our father did, God rest his soul. And we just have a real appreciation and a gratefulness to the folks who have fought for our country, have gone before us, because without them, there is no freedom. And they give up their freedom and their life for that. So that's why and how we are involved in it. So again, we say thanks to them. Okay, I recently had somebody tell me that, through somebody else, that, actually not myself, but they were curious as to how it worked regarding using honey on our skin and whatever else for. Okay, but this particular person did say that they were interested in what the honey can do for the skin and how I can personally use it. And again, we only make suggestions here. That's completely up to you. We just find things that we might be interested in, do research on them or not, and report on them or not, and then the choice is up to you as to what you might want to do with them or not. It's okay. All right, so I have called these things doubles. These are things that we can use in the kitchen as well as in makeup, skin, health, holistically, all of that, okay? So the first thing regarding the skin and the honey is you can make a beautiful mask paste for yourself. It's like a paste. I call it a paste / mask. And you make it not only with green grapes. You start with at least 9 to 10 green grapes, probably preferably seedless green grapes. I'll tell you why. And honey, okay? And all you do is just smash the grapes. You just smash them like if you have a mortar and pestle with the smasher. It's usually stone, and they have it for, they use it for a lot of things. At any rate, you can smash the grapes with that, or just with a spoon or whatever you might have at home. And put at least, as I said, 9 to 10, starting with that many, depending on how much mask you want to make. And then you add honey, at least a teaspoon to it, and you stir it all up, mix it all up, and you make, as I said, a mask or a paste out of it. Go and sit down in your favorite easy chair, your couch, whatever. Watch a movie, listen to beautiful music, pray, meditate, put your feet up, and give yourself some time. Take a little time, to do a little TLC for yourself. We're so inundated. We're such a busy culture, busy life. So many people, and day in, day out. Sometimes it doesn't end for a lot of people at 5 days a week. It's 6 and sometimes 7 days a week. So you have to be good to yourself. You got to, in some way, and maybe this is not it. Maybe for somebody else it's going out for a cup of coffee. Maybe it's going out for a daily walk or a daily run or whatever. But it's just something nice you can do for yourself. And when you put it on your skin, of course you do your regular face washing regime. And then you put it on your skin, and you just, as I said, just sit back and lean back and give yourself, you say, oh gosh, I'm so busy, I don't have time, blah, blah, blah. Take and make the time. That's how you accomplish anything that you want to do. That's how you do it. You know that. So anyway, just kick your feet back. Take 5 minutes. Do it for 2 if that's all you have. But just start. It's like everything else. If you want to get and maintain a good habit in life, you got to be consistent. So just start by a choice to give it a try. And then try it and build the time up. If you don't have more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, fine. Start with 2, go to 3, 5, whatever. Okay, so that's how the honey works regarding that. Then you just leave it on for at least 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour or so. And just wash it off. And oh boy, it just really, really makes your skin feel wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Especially during the spring and summer months, especially, and sometimes fall too, when you're outside. Sometimes there's still really good sun, a lot of sun during the fall before it goes into the winter, of course. If you've had a lot of sun, it just really brings your skin back to life. It's just wonderful. Now, the other things for honey regarding makeup is this. Now, what I was alluding to before in the past, and I have talked about these things before, but someone brought it up, so I thought, well, I'll go over it again. Here is just, this is, as you can see, it's very used shot of some eyeshadow, okay? These are ones I kind of use daily, and I like the colors, so I hung on to them for a while. And anywhere, what happened is, of course, they fell. They broke, okay? They broke, as you can see. And what you do is with broken powder, a couple things. First of all, the honey, if it's one of your favorites and you want to keep it, you just open the container of honey. And this doesn't flow real slow, but a little bit. And you just, I have too much right here, I can see. You just put it right in the slot of the broken shadow. Or if it's blush, or if it's powder, same thing. Just put it right in the middle and stir it up. That's all you do. Just stir it up. Now I have too much honey. I didn't do that quite right. It would work better if you had one of those little nozzles on the honey container where it just squirts out from the very end, the very pointy end. And so you can control the amount of the honey going into the eyeshadow. But you do that, and I know it looks gooey and stuff, but you gotta let it dry and just let it dry. That's all you do. And then after that, you let it dry, and you can use it, but you probably have to take your eyeshadow brush or any kind of little brush and wet it a little bit and then put it in the eyeshadow. And it will work as long as you wet it first. Okay, it'll work. Just still use it. All right, the other thing for a broken eyeshadow I have talked about before as well is you just take rubbing alcohol, just regular rub, got a good shot of that. Okay, just take rubbing alcohol, just very little bit, and you might have a little bit too much. Gotta be, again, you got to control the amount that you put on there. Start with a real small amount and put it on in the affected area. And then you let that set as well, starting with at least 2 hours, okay? And that will bring your shadow back to life as well. And you'll still be able to use it even though it was broken, okay? And the same with powder, same with blush, all right? The other things regarding devils for things that you can, like say you have a sprained muscle. I've talked about many times about the different oils that you can use for that. One is not only olive oil for sprained muscle, olive oil, but also, I beg your pardon, I did not bring the peanut oil. So I've talked about this many times, however, and I apologize for that. So you can either use them separately on the sprained muscle area. You just take it, put it in your palm of your hand, your fingers, whatever, and rub it on the affected area. Say it's your knees. Rub it on your knees and rub one at a time or mix them together. Okay. And what they do is the olive oil heals and the peanut oil it gives us, it affects the muscles in the joints. It energizes our muscles in our joints and gets them back to normal, acting normal. So you should also, when you use the peanut oil, I don't know particularly, I don't think so much that this pertains to what I'm going to say about the olive oil. It should heat up. The peanut oil should get a little like warm, okay, a little warmish. Some folks that have tried this tell me it doesn't. A lot of them said it does. It gets warm for me. And when I first started this, I was really amazed because I really had, I'd fallen on my knees. We were moving, and I got a box out of the trunk of the car, and it was too big for me to carry and be in a hurry to carry. And I just stumbled and I fell on my knees, and they hurt. And I'm like, oh man, what did I do? So I put one of those elastic things around my knees, and just one knee. The right one was the worst. And I was in a grocery store, and some woman, elderly lady who I'd never met before, never seen her since this day, saw me with the Band-Aid or the wrap, the elastic wrap around my one knee. And she said, I have something for you that will really help your knee, and it will get it back to normal. And I said, what would that be? I'm thinking, oh, pills or something, right? And she said, no. She said, it's peanut oil, because peanut oil energizes our joints and the muscles, and olive oil heals. And I said, oh my gosh, no kidding. So she said, yeah. She said, she's the one that told me, she said, it should heat up within about 10 minutes or so after you put it on. Apply it to the affected area. And then it's like anything else, just, put it on as needed when you need it. Do it 2-3 times a day, especially if you do it, at bedtime. Of course, you've got all those hours that it can seep in and do its work. But it's up to you, of course. And within a week or so, or maybe up to 2 weeks at the most, I was just completely normal. And they really don't bother me to this day, and that's been several years ago, and I've never seen her. I don't know what that woman is to this day. At any rate, so that's one of the uses that we have for that. And that's any muscles anywhere, okay? And it works. As well as, but if you so desire to give it a chance. This now is something different. This is also alcohol, okay? You can see that. It's, however, called Arthritis and Sport Penetrating Heat Rub. Oh, and I beg your pardon, this is Epsom salt plus alcohol. All right, and again, it's red. I have seen green alcohol, and I'm not sure that's exactly the same thing. I don't know for sure about this. And I have not tried this, but a family member of ours has it, and they use it occasionally. But this is for Epsom salt plus alcohol. And this is for rubbing and soaking. Okay? And what you do also, you can use this not only for arthritis, aching muscles, sprains, which I just alluded to, aching stiff joints, which I just alluded to, and tired aching feet. And you just rub it on the area. That's all you do. It's for use with massage therapy or relief of muscle aches from overexertion and the relief of sport-related sprains and strains. And you can use it as a soak, as I said, for joint stiffness, aching associated with arthritis as well. And this is can be used whenever ice packs have been recommended to help reduce pain and swelling, and can be used for relieving hot, itchy feet by either massaging on or soaking as well. So this is just something interesting that I happened to see that somebody else has used and had good, results with. So anyway, it's another one. And also to go on then with doubles is, of course, and we've talked about this many times, it's going into fall again, folks, and then after that, as we know, comes winter. We're not quite at fall, but the weather is kind of acting like it is, like we are, at a time anyway. And of course, that would be for sore throats, allergies, anything, sinus problems, anything like that. And again, it's just a hot drink, any drink, all right, herbal tea, coffee, apple cider even, cocoa, hot cocoa. Also aloe vera tea, which we have alluded to many times on the program here, as well as Master Gardo, I know, has alluded to this, the fact that we boil our own tea leaves from the, boil our own leaves from the aloe vera plants, make tea out of it, hot or cold. And you could also do what I'm going to recommend for with the aloe vera tea as well, the hot tea. Okay, so all you do, folks, is just have your hot tea, your hot whatever it is, okay, your hot drink in your cup, and then you just put not only cinnamon clears your head, boom, just like that. And it also regulates our blood sugar, okay, and it's also a natural antiseptic, cinnamon, and we've talked about many times that's great for our mouths and getting, I'm going to talk about that just a little bit regarding brushing our teeth and incorporating cinnamon with that, and the fact that it is an antiseptic, what it does. Okay, so anyway, so the hot drink as well as not only the cinnamon, you can put in there, also a teaspoon of honey, all right, if you so desire, lemon, sure, if you want, but also fresh ginger, and just grate the ginger. Actually, if you just wash it really good with soap and water, cut off what I call the dings, the real dark spots of the ginger that you wouldn't want to eat, and keep the rest of the peeling on, and just put it right in your hot drink, whatever that might be, and it soothes and heals and calms your throat, just like that, okay? And it really works. Ginger is a natural antibiotic. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. It might be a natural antiseptic that I don't know about, but I'm thinking maybe it would be along with that. That part I can't really speak on. However, I know about the fact that it is natural anti-inflammatory. And again, anything that is inflamed in our body, that's where infection comes from. It's swelling from the inside and it shows on the outside. And if that's the case, then we need anti-inflammatories. And you can go to the doctor, of course. You know, we go to doctors too here. However, you have to be pretty sick to go, okay? Because we do all the rest holistically, basically. At any rate, and we love doctors and go into them all our lives, chiropractors too. So anyway, we incorporate all these, and that's your choice as well, of course. And if they give you an anti-inflammatory, it's because you have swelling and or infection in your body, and it works. It's got to work from the inside out. Some people say, well, take an aspirin or rub this or rub that. Well, no. If you're not taking anything for your insides, it's not going to get healed on the inside and show on the outside. So, unfortunately, that's just the way that goes. Anyway, no doctor, honest to God. Don't go there with me. Okay, so anyway, so that's the cinnamon's use there, as well as the honey, as well as the ginger, and anything else you might want to put in that, in your coffee, your hot drink, to soothe a sore throat, a cold, a sinus problem, allergies. Again, all of that we have talked about before. Somebody again brought up honey, so that's why I'm alluding to that. Okay, now the thing for our toothbrush regarding our teeth, okay, is something that I just started myself, actually. Now, of course, there's toothpaste. Of course, there's toothpaste with baking soda. You can buy it that way, and that's great. That's okay. If that's all you want to do, or if you just want to use toothpaste, do it. Choice is always yours. Okay, so what you do is you just take your toothbrush and put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. If you want to, you could probably just do it straight without this. It's up to you again. So you take the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, and then you would, you can do a couple different things. Toothpaste and then baking soda along with that. And that's just an incredible cleaning, deodorizing of your mouth situation. However, if you want to do more than that, that's great as well. You could take not only toothpaste first and then put a little bit of cinnamon in your hand, however you want to do it. I actually have one for the kitchen, cinnamon, as well as the bathroom, so you don't use that for people who say, oh gosh, I don't know, there's germs. Yeah, there probably are. Okay, So you just take cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon, start with that, as much as you want in your hand, okay? And then ground, actually, this one is ground turmeric, or turmeric. And I just learned today, as a matter of fact, that not only turmeric, cinnamon, as well as curry powder, and I don't have the cumin because I'm using the turmeric. They are all from the same plant. I did not know that. And what you do is you can put all of these together in your hand, or just take the toothpaste and brush with the toothpaste on it, dip it in that, put it all together, and brush your teeth. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful, oh, wonderful, wonderful. Feels so, so good. And it brings, it's a natural antiseptic, all of them, and they do a whole lot more than that. However, you just brush your teeth with it, and oh man, it brings up the impurities, out of our system, starting with our mouth. Bad teeth, it whitens them. It's just an incredible feeling. So something new that you can give a try to yourself as well as myself, and I just loved it. Okay, so again, we want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors, and we will thank you so much through our foundation, Fraser Family Foundation. That's P.O. Box 5161, Wausau, and that is again 715-551-5194. If you want to call us, leave us a message. We're on TV. We're on the Let's Talk Wausau, Wisconsin commercial radio station, WNRB. Oh, I'm sorry, that's one I forgot. I beg your pardon. WNRB radio station 93.3 FM, and Senior Review magazine. And thank you so much to everybody, to all of our staff, all of our crew. And we couldn't do it without any of you. All right, so thanks again. Have a wonderful week and weekend coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, thank God. And adios, Roberto Betty Alejandro Julian y familia. Adios.